Madden Bible Nation, Sgibs here. A little delayed, but another exciting edition of Not Your Den. It is not my den, but it is the Mad Den, a.k.a. The Laser Show, the internet's most passionate show about John Madden football. 2011, EA Sports, ready to kick it off with a bang. The last part of the Oakland Raiders full scheme breakdown. We're going to be looking at the offensive side of the ball today. And I also wanted to add that, yes, the Pats did win again. Their record 5-1. Keep in mind, I did predict 13-3. I actually did predict they'd lose to the Ravens, and actually predicted they'd win against the Jets. But I'm looking good as of right now. All those naysayers out there, that's right. Patriots win. In Tomas Brady we trust. Anytime he's throwing that magic bean around, you gotta feel good. So let's get to the breakdown. Today we're looking at the Oakland Raiders playbook. It's a little bit different. A lot of good under center running formations. First audible is a halfback counter from single back ace. We then have the off tackle from single back ace. Mix in with single back doubles, halfback draw, and a nice complementing play to the halfback draw is the single back doubles bubble screen. Then we have the single back bunch, which is the Z spot, is what's our audible going to be. And then we're going to always plan on coming out in shotgun snugs stick. And then on defense, we're just going to play a basic, we're going to go to dime, cover 3. And we'll show you from the first play a stick. What we like to do is we like to take our L1 receiver, streak him, and we like to take X, place him on a slant left, place our circle receiver on a drag down, and we like to motion Jacoby Ford here in, and once he gets to the tackle, snap. So we first look to the flat route. If we can complete that, get upfield for some yards. He did drop it, but we'll show you the progression there. So you can see we have the quick flat read, then over the middle we have the drag and the slant working over the middle at different parts and different depths. And last but not least, we have our seam route, which is our good user catch route in case they're playing with safety. And they decide to get a little chippy, jump upfield, we can hit them deep with the user catch. We'll show you that one more time. And we'll motion forward in, see who we can find open, no one's there, go for the catch, didn't get it. But it's all about finding the right read, trying to get to the open guy off the progression of the flood of the left of the field. This time we can get to Hayward Bay over the middle. A nice quick little route combination. We'll show you what that looked like to completion. So you can see the middle linebacker drifted towards our deep seam route. He pulled the coverage deep, which left both options underneath wide open. Could have gone to the slant, could have gone to the drag. I opted the drag, trying to get upfield, got about 7 yards. Another play I like out of this is the play action play. It's got a nice little mesh over the middle of the field. What we like to do is block the running back, take our X receiver, place him on a streak deep, place our far right wide receiver on a drag down, and then last but not least, take our square receiver, place him on a slant out, or we could put him on a streak. Again, we're going to fake the motion, but quick motion this time, get the slant off the block, and just make a read who's open over the middle of the field. We have a nice little mesh over the middle of the field. We'll show you what that looked like one more time. So it's a pick or choose who you had. I could have gone to either one. I just went to the short route instead. And once again, you have that deep seam route on the other side now. If they are shading the left seam and they try and go for the user pick over there, we'll hit them on the right seam this time. So good route combination again. Same type of theory as the stick play, but this time we're just attacking the defense at a different angle. So show you that one more time. What that looks like. See the seams there, go up for the catch. Jones dropped it, but I was able to show you what that looked like. So that's what we like to run from this formation. We obviously have a halfback draw. We can throw in if they're playing a lot of coverage D, and you can see picked up about 8 yards there. Next, we're going to audible down to our single back halfback counter. So this is one of our audibles. Obviously, you want to first set the pace, set the tone with the halfback dive. If you read that there's only if there's 5 in the box, if there's only 5 defenders in the box, you have the advantage every time when you're running this formation. If there's 6 in the box, you still have the advantage because you have 5 offensive linemen and then essentially 2 tight ends on the line, so you have 7 blockers. So if I'm looking at this defense right now, I can see that there's 4 defensive linemen, there's 1 middle linebacker, and then we have 2 DBs that are playing on the outside of the box. So really there's only, and actually the safety just dropped in, so we can kind of count the safety as it being in the box. So right now there's 6 defenders in the box between the middle linebacker, safety, and the 4 defensive linemen. So what that means is we have our 7 blocking offensive players to their 6. So we should have the advantage in this run game here. So we should be able to pick up some yards, have one of our offensive linemen get upfield to make a block on the deep safety. So we'll see what happens. As I thought, we had some yards there, and we showed that because we played the numbers game, we were able to pick up the yards. I'll show you real quick what would happen if we show the same look, but this time we load the box with defenders this time, and we still trying to do that same approach to the halfback dive. So this time now the defense has the advantage in the box because there's 8 defenders in the box. Now we're at a disadvantage. Now one of their guys should shoot free here, and we should see what happens. We'll be outmatched here in the numbers game. As you can see, we weren't able to pick up the big yards because the middle linebacker was able to roam free over the middle of the field just because all of our blockers were taken up. The only blocker that wasn't taken up, well actually they all were, he missed a block. Our other guy over here missed a block, and as you can see, the middle linebacker, we can't put a hat on him. So what happens is he gets a free shot at the running back, we get minimum yards. So always count the guys in the box. If you see you have the advantage opposed to the number of blockers you have, run the football. So another scenario, a halfback counter here. Say for example, if they're setting up a blitz and it looks something like this, and they're trying to do something real cute, and they move. It just looks something like this. They set up a blitz. A lot of times you see guys trying to set up B-gap pressure, and it looks pretty similar to what you see here. As you can tell, you probably don't want to run a halfback dive. You probably don't want to run a toss right or off tackle right because they're stacked over there. This time we have the advantage to run left, so we're going to call our halfback counter. So call the halfback counter, get going, make some blocks, and you are set to go. As you can see, we had once again we had the numbers in the running game because that's all the running game is. It's about having the advantage number-wise. Sometimes your guys will miss a block, and you know what? That's what's going to happen sometimes. But if you play the numbers game more times than not, you're going to win in the running game. So now this time we'll audible down to our halfback off tackle, and this time they're setting up a blitz, and it's going left. They're trying to set up a blitz, and it looks something like this. And they have players all around the field setting up a blitz. It looks something like this. Here's our user player up in the box. We don't want to run the dive. We probably could get away with a dive potentially here because there's only 1, 2. There's 6 in the box. The user safety makes 7, so we could run the dive, but I don't really like it. Definitely don't want to run the counter. They have the advantage in the counter. I think I have a better shot at the off tackle, so we're going to try that, see what happens. And as I said, once again, we had the advantage in the numbers game, and we'll show you what that means and how important that is on the off tackle here. So we can see the center and the right guard actually double teamed the D tackle, which allowed the guard to break off, just like in the real football, break off to get to the next level, which actually he picked up the strong safety because we had the numbers advantage on the right side. Got to the next level, sprung me free to get upfield into the deep secondary for a 10-yard gain. So that's the running from this formation. What I really like about this is the passing. So a lot of people, to stop the run, they'll play man-to-man, bump and run. So we'll show you what happens. If they play man-to-man, bump and run, we're going to call our quick audible right, which is wide receiver corners. Streak our 2 tight ends on the line. Smart route both of the C routes. You can do this to either side. So what you do is just a quick motion, snap, and throw, and it's a quick unbumpable route. And almost a pay dirt. So they cannot play bump and run coverage on you. They can play man, they can play zone, but if you do see bump and run, do your quick little audible. They might expect run. You do quick audible, hit them for the unbumpable, get upfield for some yardage. Those are really the plays I like to run. You can run the quick audible up, but it's not really that good. This play right here has a nice wheel route by our tight end, so you might want to consider running that because it's a nice little flat route, but then he breaks up field. It takes a little bit to develop, so it's not probably one of your first options to choose. We'll go to our next audibles real quick. Halfback draw, single back doubles. It plays off of the bubble screen. What we'll do is you'll see the L1 over here is on a quick little out. He's going to fake the bubble screen, so you can't really tell it's a halfback draw. Looks like a screen, and then we hit him with a quick run. Now we'll go back to the bubble screen. Bubble screen is a great play here. We can pretty much hit it against almost any defense. It looks like the draw off the bat, but this time we get the block, hit him with a quick screen, get upfield. So we'll show you what happened there. as you can see, our blocking wide receiver picks up the defender perfectly as we swing the pass to our bubble screen, get upfield for some yards. The quick audible run in this formation is a halfback off tackle, so if they do try and shade the bubble screen with a user defender, and again, if you have the advantage in the box, if it looks something like this, you have the advantage, you gotta run the magic bean, kid. Get upfield, get some yards, and you'll be able to move the chains on the ground. Other plays from this formation, if you ever see a scenario where you know there's not a guy, a defender. Oh, what am I doing? Oh my God, what am I doing? All right, so if you ever see a defender and your defense line up this way, and you don't see a defender over the slot receiver, call your quick audible up, and it's just a quick audible up. He's running a quick flat route. Just throw a little quick dart to him and get upfield, because he's not going to be able to recover quick enough. You'll be able to pick up some big time yards there. We'll go to our last audible, which is the Z spot from the bunch formation. What I like to do here is, this is just another great man bump, unbumpable. So if they are in man press, what we do is we just do a quick motion over to our little corner out here, and quick motion over. Can't bump them, get upfield for some yards. Show you another play we like to run out there real quick. The Seattle play. This is an unbumpable again, but instead of going inside, we're going to go outside. This one's a little bit harder to complete just because it takes a really accurate quarterback, and Gronkowski is accurate, but he's not, he's no Thomas Brady, but that's besides the point. So motion him out, let him get upfield. As you can see, it's a little tougher to get. It is an unbumpable route, but it is a little tougher to actually complete to the wide receiver. But just keep that in your back pocket on a rainy day, just in case something happens. Guys, that's the breakdown for the Oakland Raiders playbook. I'm excited. I hope you guys enjoy this one for another exciting edition. I am Sgibs. I'm the hostess with the mostest. This is not your den. It is not my den, but it is the Mad Den, a.k.a. the Laser Show, the internet's most passionate show about John Madden football. You and I together with a whole lot of you and only a little bit of me. We are changing the Madden community, one snap at a time.